It's time.
Let's begin with a brief explanation of the class trial. The objective here is simple. Explain how the murder took place.
Okay, hopefully it actually can hear me this time. I produced a desktop audio
Using
and in the
evidence
settings.
you've gathered during the
Shut
investigation,
up, oh my god.
you will argue what you believe happened to the victim. Should you all agree on the right answer, you will be free to leave this place. Should you all agree on the wrong answer, well, you'll find out.
That's nice and all. Can you shut up, please? Well, not shut up, but you're like way too loud. Calm down, bitch. I thought it was real, except it's a dummy. And we investigate this fake case, and we have to argue on how we thought the killer, how we thought the victim died. And it was like Koskinen, the ultimate teacher, died. I mean, the thing was obviously shocking, but like, all my video is gone. It deleted itself, and I don't really want to re-record. So basically, we skipped all the way here. Also, we met everybody. How nice.
Somebody, get me out of here.
Yeah, me too, Grace. Grace, you gonna pull a chapter going killer moment?
If this is something.
Get me out of here, 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 get me out of here!
Thank you.
Somebody get me out of here!
Kai just smiling off to the right. This is fine. Oh, she fucking died. Oh, she really just fucking died.
What happened to her?
She fucking died, Eloise. What do you think happened?
Oh shit! They fried her brain!
Exactly.
Calm down, it's only a shock. She won't suffer any permanent side effects. If I wanted to see the brain dead bicker, I'd just turn on the telly.
Is he fucking British? Telly? What is...
On that note, please, carry on.
Holy shit, the people running these things aren't playing around. No crap, Dan.
As you were saying, Wolfgang?
Right. The way I see it, the objective of this
By the way, can I get like a seat with this thing? I'm just gonna be an onlooker. It's only fair.
Problem child.
You're seriously not going to contribute?
What am I even supposed to do?
Put your detective hat on, buddy. We're here to solve a mystery.
Yeah, who murdered that dummy chick, right?
The dummy chick.
Not who murdered her, how they murdered her.
Yeah, that's something for case 1, okay? Give it the times.
Did that tablet not explain it?
It listed her wounds, yes, but it didn't explain how they were inflicted.
Yeah.
Probably because it's so obvious.
Yeah,
But,
Cassidy.
Miss Amber, you didn't even read the tablet.
Whatever. Fine.
And I don't have to.
Would you look at that? A debate's already underway.
You're a bit too happy about this, Jean. I agree. These guys clearly confused. Now with my genius intellect, I'm going to stop them. Yeah, I already did this, I know. I figured it out. I already did this. I know what to do. Well, no, Mia's actually dead. Well, somebody is dead, but I don't know. Whatever.
The mystery was never about who killed Kara, but how she died.
Is that true?
Objection!
What are you, an ace attorney?
It's obvious what the murder weapon was.
I didn't get a good look at the crime scene, but the body was pretty bloody.
And what could have spilt that blood? Besides that
Big scary gun.
How do I...
No, that's wrong!
No, that's wrong. Me when they know that's wrong.
Cassidy, can you stop butting in? You barely investigated the crime scene to begin with.
Calm down, edgelord.
Oh, what? I searched that place from top to bottom.
All right, then tell me, how was a fully loaded assault rifle used as the murder weapon?
That's easy. It wasn't.
Oh.
Obviously, the shooter reloaded their gun to full capacity. Any smart shooter could tell you that. Right, Desmond?
Why are you bringing me into this?
Why did her voice go like that? Right, Desmond? Calm down.
Except, the victim suffered multiple stab wounds to the torso. If a gun was fired, not only should the body have had bullet wounds, but there would be shell casings from the fired bullets. We saw neither at the crime scene.
These voice actors are really good.
If the gun
Details.
didn't do that chicken, what was the actual murder weapon?
Did you look at the crime scene challenge? Literally look at... Oh yeah, I remember the first time doing it's like, oh god, are we gonna do Hangman Gambit? It was the bucket, guys. It was the bucket.
I got it.
Got it. He got it.
bloody knife. It's just so blatantly obvious. It was literally right next to the victim's body.
Like, oh my fucking god, guys, calm.
Why so Cam's razor gotta ruin everything?
Everything.
Interesting. Both the knife and the rifle were present at the crime scene, but only the knife was used.
Kind of weird choosing the inferior weapon.
Okay, Desmond, getting political?
Nothing beats the sting of a sharpened blade.
Why are you so happy about
If
this?
the killer didn't use the rifle, why was it at the crime scene?
Maybe it came from inside the closet.
Don't see why you'd be storing a gun in a janitor's closet.
To shoot the people who spill over water.
Man, I don't know. What if it's not even related to the murder?
Of course it's related. It's covered in blood.
Oh no. Everyone's starting to yell.
Oh. So he looks so pissed. What? Things are happening, as they say. Tablet, yeah, only thing.
To reiterate,
Oh, no.
both the rifle and the knife
I think it
were
was
next to the
John's in
victim's
this
body.
one. I remember
Yet
consenting.
they opted for the knife.
Imagine using a knife? Couldn't relate.
Odd choice.
Yeah, imagine not using a gun.
I bet that gun didn't even work.
I
These days, it's all about aesthetics over effectiveness.
That's like your opinion, lady.
If the gun was broken, then the killer.
No, that's wrong!
No, that's wrong.
Right there.
Stop that. Shut
We
up,
keep
Renoma.
assuming the killer had the gun.
Shut up, Renoma.
We'll end up running in
Renoma.
circles.
What? You think the killer was unarmed?
No, they were definitely armed. With the knife.
With the knife. Why
The
do you...
reason they didn't use a gun is probably because they never had it to begin with.
But then, who did?
The girly, the
Easy.
Kara.
The victim.
Whoa, the dummy had the gun?
Yeah.
If it wasn't the killer, it has to be her. She must have brought it to the closet. She was probably carrying it before the murder, but dropped it when the killer attacked her.
Oh, I guess that makes some sense.
Complete sense.
Shut up, Winona. I'm literally the smartest here.
I wouldn't be so sure about that. Aren't you overlooking something?
Huh?
It's time for me to know that's wrong, you.
The victim was stabbed from the front, meaning she could have seen the killer coming, correct?
Why didn't she use
If
her
so,
gun?
why didn't she shoot them?
Yeah.
A stealth attack! I bet the killer memorized her AI movement.
Cassidy, please stop.
That girl must have been killed before she had the chance to defend herself.
That's not technically true. There's evidence of a struggle between the victim and the killer.
There's evidence, the fight back, the blah blah blah, it's the hands. It's the hands, their nails.
This is
hands, the hands, the nail, the nails,
We
hands.
found dry blood under the victim's fingernails, which implies she was clawing at her attacker.
Or she could have just been having a really bad manicure. You never know.
Of course, no explanation is definitive without photo proof of the killer, but I'm confident this is what happened.
With my huge intellect, my
Why would you
150
resort to
IQ.
scratching when you're carrying a gun?
You know, just to be silly.
Did something get in the way of her using it?
Wonder if that killer stole it from her.
They just yoinked it out.
She should have seen or heard him coming from the hallway at the very least.
Why do you think she was in the hallway?
That's where the fight happened, right?
I think you're getting ahead of yourself. How can we be sure the fight happened there?
Maybe the fight started in the hallway, and after it ended, her body was dragged into the closet.
If that happened, shouldn't there have been streaks of blood on the floor or in the hallway?
Thank you, Evo.
Drag marks. Can't say I saw any.
I like how all his voice lines sound like he's in a really large room.
It was merely a jest. No need to take it so seriously.
Toshiko, I swear to God.
Instead of dragging the victim, what if the killer carried her? I don't know why they would want to do that, but it would explain the lack of drag marks.
But then, wouldn't the killer have been covered in
blood? Aye. It should have gotten everywhere. Those wounds were brutal. A few inches deep, I reckon. Carrying her would have done nothing to stop the blood flow.
Good point.
She was obviously killed in the closet. That's where the blood was?
That's where the blood was, you guys. If you could take a look at the actual crime scene. Winona, probably.
Yes, you're right. I'm so sorry for derailing the conversation.
Girl, it's fine. You're girl bossing.
Moving on.
Moving on. Calm down, bitch.
That fight. The victim had the gun, but she was overpowered?
You know, things happen.
If she wanted to, she could have just
you know.
It doesn't make much sense, does it?
Okay, never mind. I was gonna say something, but then I changed my mind. I don't want to change. I stopped talking. I'm the only one who could figure it out because I'm just so smart. Yeah, you can consent. You can agree. I know. I remember, I think it's Jean in this one. Bucket. Let's think Bucket.
That slimy killer pulled a fast one and knocked the gun out of her hand.
No.
By the sounds of it, those two did have a crazy tussle.
Crazy tussle.
She still
Oh,
carried
he's
a
talking.
gun. So why didn't she shoot?
I bet.
I agree.
I got it.
Thanks, man. Thanks, pirate dude. Pirate guy. Pirate silly
John
guy.
actually has a point. The victim probably couldn't see what was going on. According to the tablet, she suffered chemical burns to the face and eyes. That sort of injury would have effectively blinded her. Also, inside the janitor's closet, there was a large empty bottle of bleach. That's probably the chemical that caused the burns.
Blinded? With bleach? That's horrible.
Hell, what's her name? Kara?
All that pain, yet she still managed to fight back.
Just one, like, you know.
She sure put up a struggle. Without a gun, I guess the next best thing was her hands.
So the killer was definitely the one who blinded her.
Indeed. Knowing she had a gun, he blinded her to make her less dangerous. Then, when he pinned her against the door and stabbed her, she tried to retaliate.
By the way, just like to say, Wolfgang called the killer he wants, and then everyone was like, okay, yeah,
Until
definitely.
eventually dying from her wounds.
Jeez, this is brutal. Couldn't they have toned down the violence?
This isn't very PG-13, you guys.
The past is in the past, and we can't change that. All we can do is solve her untimely death, eh?
I mean, by the sounds of it, we've already figured it out, right?
No. Not yet.
Oh right, isn't this the silly little part?
Seriously?
But we've already discussed so much!
We know she was armed. We know she was blinded.
He's so tired.
We figured out how she died. How is this not a closed case?
Please
Isn't this
understand,
the-
I'm proud of everyone's hard work so far.
Isn't this the part where he becomes a little
Because of
silly?
you, we're one step closer to bringing the victim justice.
This was never about the dummy.
This is like the second time he talks.
However, we should think of this case like an equation.
With the
Knowing
math,
how
I
it
fucking
works is
hate
only
math.
half the struggle. Now we need to figure out why.
Why the hell would we need to figure out why, Wolfgang?
As in, the motive?
She looks so short compared to him. The 6'3" is.
You're on the right track.
You speak like we have any information on the killer. The man's a stock image. He doesn't even have a name.
You know, shit's getting serious when the music stops playing.
What are we supposed to ascertain from that? That he's a non-character?
Not every answer will be written down for you. Sometimes actions speak louder than...
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Oh!
Hold the phone!
Oh, Grace is back. Hey, Queen.
Great.
What?
Grace.
Since when was Grace back to normal?
Right now, Soybean.
Soybean.
Watching you guys try to solve this mystery has been like watching a dumpster catch on fire. I guess all that smoke must have clouded your vision, 'cause there's a big-ass elephant in this room.
An elephant in the room?
Yeah.
That's giving us too much credit.
Why does he have so many email sprites? Calm down, edgelord.
So the killer incapacitated that girl. She had a gun, it makes total sense.
Okay, so I made my... I think Mark speaks like 5 times, 6 in this trial. I can't really remember.
Problem is,
I forego.
you've yet to explain how he used the bleach. I sort of assumed he spilled it on the victim.
Yeah, that's... I remember playing this first time. I was like, oh yeah, he threw it at her.
Right. He just tipped the bottle over her.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, he threw it at him, dumbass.
That bottle is where the bleach came from, sure. But I doubt the bottle itself was involved in the murder. When we found it, it was neatly ordered on a shelf near the back of the closet. The gun and knife were just thrown on the floor. So it's weird this weapon was handled so differently.
Do you think the killer just poured the contents of that bottle into something else?
Sure, before the actual murder took place, I'd say.
Oh yeah, I know what to
Is
do.
this something else?
I don't know.
Go on.
Actually, I do know.
Explain it before this dumpster turns molten.
She's really stubborn about this, but I get the point that she's trying to make. Oh, by the way, I'm gonna let this non-stop debate run out because there's one line at the end that I really like. I know what I'm supposed to do, but there's just one line at the end that I'm like, top tier. Alright then, let's put out this fire. He looks at me. Let's just, the last line is my favorite, so I just wanted to show you all that. I think it was tablet? No, it was bucket.
Well, if the original bottle's been emptied, where'd the bleach go?
I don't fucking know.
Into another bottle?
What about a container?
Oh yeah, I remember doing
There
this.
were
Was
a
like
bunch in the closet.
I was like,
I bet the killer had a secret water gun.
Water
So when
gun.
the victim came in, pow! He squirted her in the eyes.
Hey! The ink vanishes when the battle's over.
Call the fire brigade, Grace.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to show you. That's what I wanted to show you all. Anyway, I know what it is though. Please let me. There we go.
I got it.
I got it. Hey, Queen. Break.
She's correct. The killer put the chemicals in a bucket.
What a silly little move of them.
Or, more specifically, the same bucket we found at the crime scene. After all, it reeked of bleach.
Oh,
if
sorry.
the killer didn't use it to transport bleach, what else did they use it for? Personal cleaning? I doubt it.
Yo, that makes sense.
That makes sense.
A broken clock is
okay.
Okay, never mind.
So, how'd the killer use?
Oh, why is it on auto now? I'm skipping all the dialogue. I'm sorry, guys.
Unlikely he threw it on her.
She'd shoot him before he even had the chance. Use your brain, mate.
Use your brain, mate.
Of course. My apologies.
I'm sorry. It's a good question. From the above, from the head, poured it on her head.
Even if he did manage to splash her, the girl should have sustained intense facial burns. However, aside from her eyes, her face was relatively untouched.
Well, if you check the tablet, it said she had burns to the scalp, too.
Burns to the scalp? How does that work?
It means they poured bleach on the scalp, Diana. Use your head.
Unless those chemicals came from above?
Yep, big brain move. Above? Yes, that's right. Above. You did it.
Did the killer somehow suspend the bucket in the air?
No, they just put it on the. They put it on the door.
Maybe there was a mechanism that made it tip over when someone entered the room.
You know, like those prank videos, like you walk in, the bucket of water spills on you? Yeah, he did that. He did that. Not clickbait. I poured bleach in this girl's eyes and then stabbed her 28 times.
Where's this bucket supposed to be again?
Hell.
Above. Which, well, could mean anything.
Yeah.
Was the killer hiding above the door frame?
There's no way they were up there. There's nothing for them to sit or hold on to. Not to mention, they couldn't have stabbed her from up there.
They jump down.
And if there's no place for the killer to sit, then there's no place for the bucket to sit.
He's trying his best, guys.
Unless you take into account the size difference.
What? What's the size?
The space above the entrance might not be able to support a person, but it could still support something as small as a bucket.
And that thing supporting the bucket?
It's literally the most obvious answer you've ever. You think it's like, oh, something super complicated, but it's just.
I got it.
It's fucking door. The answer is literally door.
I don't know how we overlooked this, but I've got it.
You did it.
The killer just balanced the bucket on the door.
You guys, it's not hard.
Like in those water bucket pranks people film?
For real, that's what I was thinking.
Exactly. When the victim came into the room, she pushed open the door and caused the bucket to fall on her.
Yeah, man, I love watching those water bucket pranks, Damon, probably.
This would make it so she couldn't shoot back or even get a chance to see her assailant. When the bucket hit the ground, it probably rolled away. That'd explain why we found it a couple feet from the victim.
That is a possibility, yes.
Yeah, man, that could've.
It sounds like the best conclusion.
Thank you, Southern woman.
There's just one problem. How was the killer able to reach that high?
With that silly little
Unless
step
they were
ladder.
abnormally tall, it'd be difficult to place something on top of that door.
Unless they were fucking Wolfgang, then I don't know how they do that.
Well, let's use that as our next point of discussion. How did the killer set up this trap?
To balance the silly little... Oh yeah, spot selection time, it's the step ladder. It's a silly little step ladder for silly little...
This is it.
There was a stepladder hiding behind the closet door. The killer probably used that. After climbing it, they could position the bucket right on top of the door.
Oh yeah, and good line number 2.
Figures.
But, oh wait, not this one.
My precious stepladder? You think the bad guy used my super duper obvious stepladder?
Greatest line of all time, besides Get the Fire Brigade Grace.
Match point. Occam's razor.
Yes, it appears our killer didn't care much for subtlety. No matter how obvious it seems, it's the only answer that makes sense.
This isn't fucking Danganronpa, guys. It's the obvious answer.
It was the only knick-knack of its kind, too. If there's something else that killer could have used, it's escaping me.
It's escaping me.
I see. It makes sense with what we've got so far.
Oh, new sprite?
But I'm not done yet. I still have one last question for you apes.
Grace Madison support real?
Please just leave us alone.
For real, Kai.
Hey, don't be like that. Grace may be loud, but her questions have really helped our discussion.
Yeah, shut the fuck up, Kai. Diana, probably.
Anyway, what was the killer doing when that bucket poured onto the girl's head?
He obviously didn't just stand there and observe.
Yeah, he was just standing there like that emoji. You know that emoji? Okay. I have to agree they must have been hiding somewhere, waiting for your life. Somewhere nearby, I'd see him. They were going.
I got it.
We got it.
I've got it. The killer was hiding
He's
in the
got
back
it.
of the closet.
He said I've got it twice. I've got. What are you talking about, Damon? Oh, it.
If he was pressed up against the furthest shelf and facing the entrance, there'd be a diagonal path between him and his victim.
Oh, I need to save.
I say diagonal because that's the only way you can make a direct charge forward. Also, when the victim entered the room, she would have been standing with her back to the hallway, right outside the killer's range. That's why the stab wounds were only made to her chest.
Creating the crime scene we found! Great job, guys! We're actually doing this!
Losing my mind. All Mark has is email sprites. I have to save.
That was the last mystery, right? We must have put everything together.
Or have we? This is the part where Wolfgang goes insane, right?
Even if it's all fake, I feel really bad for this victim.
It's an ugly sight, but she's no victim.
Huh?
Uh-oh.
Well, technically she is, but let's be real. The girl was carrying a gun. She probably provoked the killer, and they killed her in self-defense. It's a clear-cut case of the hunter becoming the hunted, no?
That's no excuse.
Oh right, this is the parts.
What?
There's no justifying murder.
What? Oh no, he's a Kinjo Kinney.
Killing a woman is the worst thing a man could do.
And he's a Yuri Kinney. This is the worst day of my life.
You're emanating a sizable amount of emotional tension. Are you okay?
You need therapy? You need therapy?
There's no excuse. There never was an excuse.
Oh right, this is the part.
28 samples!
No girl, no person should ever suffer Kara's fate.
Calm down, bitch.
Wait, who's Kara?
Oh.
It was the victim's name! Didn't anyone read the tablet?
I agree with you, dude. But you don't have to shout out your point.
Oi, what's all this about? We figured out the case. Stop trying to drag it on.
Kai also agrees. He's just over there. He's like,
no. We're not finished here.
Calm down, edgelord.
There's no murder without a proper motive. We need to discuss why Kara died.
Calm down, bitch.
I am not going this far for a fictional murder case. We aren't looking for a murderer. We're looking for answers, which we have.
Silly little answers.
Do you turn in a half-finished exam, Winona? An essay without its conclusion? This isn't about efficiency. This is about being right. Or do you, a supposed entrepreneur, not value integrity?
Have you met Winona? The last thing she values is integrity.
What the hell?
Exactly. Thank you, Winona.
Let's just talk about the motive. There's no harm in doing that, right?
Well, what was the motive? Was the killer fighting for their life? Or were they going out of their way to murder?
They were being a little silly. What?
Maybe the gun freaked them out.
Okay. Line number 4 or 5, I think.
If I was in the killer's shoes, I'd definitely be nervous. thing is, while acting out of self-defense is possible, since when does it look like this?
Since now.
Given the severity, I'd liken it to a crime of passion.
Something done on impulse?
What if they were frightened? The spooky thing might have set them off big time.
Cassidy,
That's
please.
wrong. There's no way this was done in self-defense.
Wolfgang with the hand on face
No
right?
matter what excuse the killer uses, it doesn't change the fact they have blood on their hands.
Hey, I'd like to say good job, voice actor. I don't know who it is, but...
Yo, bud. You seem a little pressed.
Yeah.
Silence! I won't allow this!
Calm down, bitch. Wow, I think they're getting emotional. Now this is where we start manipulating. This is where we start gaslighting people. This is where we get pathos. This is where we say, look at, don't you love me? Don't you love me so much with your full heart? And stuff. I don't know. I don't know what we're saying. Okay. But you can...
To kill Kara so easily and without restraint.
You know,
there is no way to justify this.
I don't know, man.
Take a chill pill, man.
Me too, Kai.
You expect me to stay calm?
Yes.
This was the sadistic killing of one of humanity's brightest.
We shouldn't make a lot of assumptions about the killer's morals.
Morals.
This could have been self-defense.
I like how the text for that
We
is
don't
different.
even know the damn killer. Just the crime scene they left behind.
This killer, dead or alive,
is probably dead by now.
Deserves to be brought to justice!
Oh, the text is not doing too hot.
But how can we do that?
Just being a little silly.
There's no reason.
Please. No, 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 I want to click that. No!
If you have no proof.
Okay, dang it.
Reason to trust
Please,
you.
please, please. I'm pressing E.
Have no proof.
I'm pressing E.
So says the ultimate lie.
I should have listened to the stupid thing. Okay, I'm already at 4 minutes 30.
There's no reason to trust you.
No, 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 no.
If you have no proof. So says the ultimate liar. There's no reason to trust you.
Oh, I just have to hold down E.
Proof.
Okay.
There's no reason.
Please, 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 I beg of you.
No, that's wrong.
Alright, this is where we start manipulating. I love it. I love manipulating. But don't really
Expertise
trust him.
shouldn't be overlooked here. If there's anyone to believe, it's the lawyer.
This music is nice.
Say what?
Oh, come on, you guy.
Wolfgang has spent his life in the courtroom and on the crime scene. He'd understand the criminal mind in ways we can't possibly imagine.
Hell, for all I know, he graduated college when he was like 16.
He was even emotionally invested in a murder case he'd never seen before.
What? Oh, this one. He's talking about this one.
If his lawyer's intuition tells us that the killer was in the wrong, then we have no reason to disagree. We're all ultimates for a reason. We need to trust in talent.
Oh, look, he actually made a good speech this time.
Well spoken. If Wolfgang is adamant about the killer's intentions,
He's smiling.
we should have
Good
faith
for
in him.
What a king. Finally smiling for once in his life.
Yeah, Wolfgang's clearly trying his best for us.
Even if he did go batshit insane.
Let's trust in the lawyer and his bargain bin buddy.
Hey! If it means going home, then new guy's convinced me.
Right on! Team Wolfgang all the way!
Aw, this is kind of sweet, actually.
Thank you all for your support.
You've just gone back to the little sweet guy.
Well, Eva, do you
Winona's
still
just
disagree?
over there.
Even if I did, it's not worth pursuing.
Okay.
Does this mean we're done here?
Yes.
Hey! We're disembodied boys!
Hey!
We've figured out your stupid
Hey!
case! Now let us leave!
I'm gonna move my mic over here so the voice is louder. Okay.
Oh, you're finally done.
Damn, okay.
In all honesty, I stopped paying attention a long time ago.
What? We only went through this case because of you.
Silly me, I have a short attention span.
You know, I'm just so silly and goofy. You know, what can I say?
So, just for my own benefit.
This is where we do the closing argument.
Fine. I'll present the truth.
We'll present the truth together.
I think this is... I feel like this is the only time you're gonna do this.
Let's dig into it.
Time for this, how do I do this again? Naturally or mediumly comic book.
I got it.
I got it. Well, we got it, actually. I think I start and then we switch over to a bunch of people.
The victim was Kara Koshkinen, the ultimate teacher's aide. Right before her death, she was wandering around the academy carrying a large assault rifle. That was probably when our unnamed killer, who was armed with a knife, spotted her.
And decided he'd put her to eternal rest.
I don't know why, I just cannot take it seriously.
He slid inside that little janitor's closet, where he began hatching a deadly scheme.
I cannot take Ingrid seriously. I'm sorry, girly. I like how we all just assumed the killer was a guy. Wolfgang said it once, and we were like, okay, yeah, definitely.
Aye. They needed a way to surprise the victim, who was better armed. The killer grabbed a bottle of bleach from the closet and poured its contents into a bucket.
That's so silly
because
of
they
them.
wanted to blind Kara by splashing the bleach in her eyes.
Sneaky little bastard.
Bastard. Fucking British people, bro. I could not relate. I hate them. And then he poured the thing onto the thing.
But to do that, they would need to set a trap and catch the victim by surprise. The killer moved a stepladder behind the closet door and climbed up it to reach the door frame. There, they carefully placed the bucket.
That way, when the victim opened the door, the bucket would empty its contents all over her.
So he hides over in
After
that silly
completing
little...
this setup, the killer retreated to the far end of the janitor's closet and waited for the victim's arrival.
Why is he so tired all the time? Oh, he did a little rattle.
The killer could have made noise to attract the victim's attention. Either way, the victim tried to open the door.
And, the bleach splashed all over her. Her scalp, face, and eyes were severely burned.
Oh. Youch! I cannot get a youch! Oh,
I'm ready to put that knife in my chest, innit, bro?
And began viciously attacking Kara.
Cannot believe he would do this. Like, my little Kara Wara was such a silly little...
In his fit of rage and cruelty, he stabbed her from the front 28 times.
Cannot believe he would do this to my little Kara Wara, little scrunkly,
While being stabbed, the victim tried to fight back by clawing at the killer. This left the dried blood under her fingernails. However, it didn't deter the killer, and the victim eventually died.
At present, we don't have enough information to reveal the killer's true identity, but their actions haven't been forgotten.
I think this might be important.
That is the truth behind this case. Well, are you satisfied?
Okay, I'm gonna save again, because last time, at this point, it, like, closed, which was very sad, and I cried.
A measly 3 acts. Poor Horace would be beside himself.
Who the hell is Horace?
Who the hell is...
He just like me, for real.
No one cares! We've done your end of the bargain. Now let us out already!
That is what I promised, isn't it? Alright, I'll let you leave this room. But before I do, may I be frank with you all for a second?
Alright, this is Tozu's face reveal.
This entire time I've been hiding behind a speaker, afraid to show my face. My heart tells me you'll react cruelly to it.
Please stop.
However, my head, it raises a compelling argument.
Please stop talking.
Who cares what others think? Shouldn't I get to have a little fun once in a while?
Just a little guy. Let me have some fun. Oh my goodness.
Yes. Let's do away with these silly boundaries already. It's time we meet face to face.
Okay, that's nice, Tozu. Face to face, me too.
What was that all about?
It was being a little silly, Desmond. It's okay.
Everybody, look over there!
It's a goat man. It's the goat man, the goat guy. Oh, clouds? What is this movie? Alright, and then it's time for his little theme song. Oh, hey, Tozu. Hey, silly little guy.
Toss away those pickaxes, peasants! The walls have finally crumbled. What will you do now that you've reached the other side? Will you treasure this new land, serve it, or will you set it ablaze?
What is he, a theater kid?
Well, peasants, have you made your choice?
Okay, calm down, edgelord. Me too, Willowies.
Yo, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah. He's the speaker guy.
Are you the speaker guy?
Again, he's literally just like me.
Speaker guy? No. You don't address your superiors like that.
Like that.
Within the halls of this academy, you'll refer to me by one name, and one name only. His Highness, the great and powerful Tozu, host of the Killing Game.
Okay. Alright, this is the part where fast trial end? That's crazy. That's wild. It fucking closed. Again, this is the second time. This is the second goddamn motherfucking time. Oh, thank God. Or you can call me Tozu for short. Okay, so what I think is they might have gotten it wrong, actually. And so now they have to go into the killing game. Hey, what do you mean killing game? This is...
The show must go on.
Did you really think the story would end once we reach the climax of the case? Quite the contrary. This is only the beginning. Oh, I like this voice for him. Of what? Oh, I like that sprite of him. Isn't it obvious? You, my dear support old hero.
My blood is rushing.
Oh, are going to kill each other. That's not funny. Humor is subjective. But you said we could go home to solve them. They got it wrong. I gave you peasant an incentive. It's not my fault that you took the wrong way. What are you talking about? You lied to us.
Rubbish.
Lied? Oh, no, absolutely not. I'm a fair man, a man sworn to the truth, and if I recall correctly, should you all agree on the right answer, you'll be free to leave this place. I know. The room. He meant the room, you guys. I'm so smart. I knew it. I knew he was lying. I specifically said you could leave this room, not to go home. You sneaky son of a bitch. True.
Not okay.
You're full of shit, man. There you go, losing control of your voice. That's how you know you've lost the argument. I'm making him British. Logic is a cowardly thing like that. It'll jump ship the moment it's confronted with a challenge. I listened to the voice line for this, so I know what he said. He didn't lie, did he? He said he never lies. So when he said this was Eden's Garden Academy... Bullshit. What am I doing believing someone like him? There's no other way around it. He's lying. I'm sure Eva would know all about that. Dude! Hey, why didn't you tell us about your dumb game sooner? And watch you peasants run away? Pfft, I can't host a game without any contestants. Please don't do this.
I just want to go home.
I know, me too. I want to be with my family. Please just let me go home.
There's no need to worry.
There's no need to cry, Miss Tallner. Unless you kill somebody, in which case I will fucking kill you. Huh? We're all civilized here. No one is going to kill simply because they've been ordered to. What's this? The peasant has a rebuttal? A rebuttal showdown?
Let's see.
A match between unprepared, unfit players? You could hardly call that a match. Why am I giving them the same voice? In much the same way, this game you proposed, a killing game between students who don't have the heart to kill. Do you seriously think we'll abandon our morals so quickly?
Hey!
Yeah, that's totally right. We're like super boring people. We don't have what it takes to do something. We're ultimates, man.
Indeed.
My heart is terribly soft. Softer than the most delicate piece of mochi. When I see the fly in a room, I catch the poor deer in a jar and turn it to nature. My mochi heart would melt. Okay, shut up, Toshiko. I'm just kidding, I love you.
I see.
That's your argument, is it?
How interesting.
So, what has you so convinced? What do you mean? What makes you think the people in this room don't want to kill? Do you even know anything about them besides their name and ultimate talents?
Pathetic.
I know Winona's a little bitch. If you do, then tell me. Regarding killing, where do they stand? Are they okay with murder if it's for the greater good? Are they okay with murder if it guarantees their survival? Is where they currently stand on the issue the same as where they're willing to stand? Go on, you've had a couple hours to get to know everyone. That's plenty of time to learn their life stories, right? Should I take that as a no? Goodness, what a surprise. Plot twist! Not. You wouldn't be here all dressed up in that fancy suit if you were so naive. What? What is he talking about? Oh, and one more thing. That trial you just did, that was your preparation for the killing game. How? All you did was make us play detective. And for good reason. Oh, this is CG time? If one of you is killed... What? Is that Yuki? That's literally Yuki with brown hair. The remaining students will participate in a true class trial. The objective here is simple. Uncover the culprit if you can. Using evidence you've gathered during the investigation, you will argue who you believe committed the murder. The result will be decided by a popular vote, and if you choose the right person, they alone will be executed and the killing game won't continue. However, if you choose a wrong person, the guilty party will be set free and the rest of you will be executed instead. Those are the rules of the game. Everyone understand? It's time. All of us will be executed? That's not fair.
Isn't this lovely?
Really? I think it's one of the most beautiful rules. Everyone has an incentive to participate in the game, innocent or otherwise.
What's happening?
That's insane. You're treating us like pigs to slaughter. Okay, nonsense. All of you have the chance to survive this game. Do you think the common butcher is so merciful? By the way, if no guilty party ever escapes, the killing game will end when there are only 2 students left. You may want to remember that. Or maybe you don't care. It depends on what type of person you are. Out of 16 people here, only 2 would be allowed to survive. 2 people? That's hardly better than if someone gets away with murder. I know! That's what makes it so funny! Most of you will die no matter what, and if with any ever passing trial, you all cling to life more desperately. And that exact mindset is what causes more murders to happen. Aren't these rules simply brilliant? A perfect test of the limits of human compassion? I can't wait to Okay, thanks, Tozu. I can't wait to see all of you in action. Thank you, Tozu, for your things. Oh, I can't take this right seriously. Oh, who punched him? The madman's loud, tinnitus-inducing laughter was suddenly cut off by a well-timed strike from behind. Is this Mara or is this somebody else? Slay! No! Grace, no, please. Please. Stop, please, Grace. Grace, Grace, please. My bestie. No. No. Is Grace fucking dead? Oh, thank the fucking Lord. Grace released the man from her grip. Speechless, she moved her hand to her cheek, which had been nicked by a stray bullet. Oh, Mara! Is this Mara? Oh, hi Mara. We all looked in the direction the shot came from. The shooter stood standing by the pillar, a trail of smoke rising from the mouth of a rifle. Her mask, the design was a panther instead of a goat, but it was clear that she was working with his ass. You shot her. That's my thing. This is getting out of hand. Now there are 2 of them. Everyone slowly backed away from Tozu, suddenly fearful for their lives. What's a shocking and unnecessary display of vibe. Bro, you're making us kill each other. You think? I was talking about the golfer woman. Cough. Well, now that you become acquainted with Enforcer Mara, if any of you kids try to jeopardize the killing game, such as by attacking me, she'll be there to put an end to your shenanigans. Even though she misses her shots. That was just a warning. I assure you, it'd be unwise to further test her sharpshooting ability. Regardless, I finally have an answer to your previous question. Meh. You asked me if I knew anything about my friends besides the name Temp. Truthfully, I don't, but I'll continue to trust them as if I do, because they're ultimates. Huh? They are charged with the betterment of society. They've proven themselves to be of simple acts of self-interest. We will not succumb, even if you trap us by a gun and force us into farcical courtroom procedures. He's right. Grace was trying to compose of, no matter how weak these guys are, they're talented. Do you think an ultimate would fall for this bullshit? So that's right. My friends have too much to live for and too much to achieve. We won't throw all that away for your killing game.
Don't get it mixed up.
We're all going to escape. We have to, you say, before, like, 12 of you die. One by one, the students raised their voices in solidarity with Wolfgang. Slay Wolfgang. All of their Damon. All of them were so confident in what they're saying, so willing to blindly with their faith in each other. And for some reason it made me sick. Damon? Never underestimate the strength of human connection. I am quite familiar with the idea. What kind of captain would I be if I can't even handle a small crew of 15? What is this horrible feeling of contempt? Why do I feel this way when everyone seems so hopeful? The voice inside me is answered by another. You've got it all wrong, huh? They looked at Eva, huh? Do you actually believe no one here will try to kill? You're really naive. I don't know how you made it as a lawyer.
It's the truth.
It's obvious. Compared to normal people, ultimates are more prone to killing others. Either support or antagonist. This can go both ways. Living with constant praise from the public has ruined our sense of self. If you need examples, just look around. Yeah, look at Damon. Excuse me? In the outside world, the ultimates will do anything to further their own goals. The same is probably true here. Once you realize your dreams can only be achieved when you escape, you'll resort to murder.
Can't you see?
If you continue to convince all these people to trust each other, only be more vulnerable. Unless that was your plan all along. Is it possible you want to make everyone vulnerable? So that'll be easier for you. Okay, calm down, Eva. Calm down, bitch. That's enough. Suddenly, Ingrid stepped in front of Wolfgang and protected me. Wolfie's done nothing wrong. He's given us all a vote of confidence. Yeah, it's something we all needed. So, stop trying to turn us against each other, please. They admonish Eva. Did his horrible feeling grow stronger? Eva's right. Okay, apparently we're besties with Eva now. Huh?
No!
Damon, not you too. I mean, I know you were like an asshole, but like...
I know.
Look, I get it. You want to make the situation less scary for everyone. But Eva made a good point. All of us have a clear motivation to leave this place, even at the cost of other people's lives. Whether it's to see our families again or for the sake of a town. No, I would never kill anybody, she says, before killing somebody.
That's not it.
Diana, you yourself admitted you have too much to achieve. Don't you see how it's playing into the masked man's hands? This whole world ultimates thing is pretty inane anyways. After meeting all of you, it's clear none of us have the same goals. What are you implying? Don't we want to live on? He's going, but that's wrong. Look, the tally barely means shit nowadays, alright? Most ultimates are dullards obsessing over some pointless hobby. The talent doesn't contribute anything of worth. Do you think that capable of leeching off public attention for their own will? Calm down, bitch. Ouch. Man, don't do this to my Mark. You've got to be kidding me. Running a business that feels millions is pointless. Some of you are an exception, obviously. But come on, there's no way the rest of you can improve the world we live in with your niche fixation.
That was very...
Don't you mean rest of us? We're the ultimates. You're an ultimate too. Yo, what makes you so special? I could feel their words worming their way into my soul. What makes you so special? I can actually achieve many things with talent. I can argue policy, consider an ethics and morality. Better yet, I was the one who got you guys to that threat. Oh, he's having a Taruko moment.
Really?
Is that really what happened? I remember all of us helping, yeah. Yo, I see what's going on. You think you're better than us just because you say words nobody understands? What kind of stuff is relative? Like, tell me what drags this, you know? Watch your step. Lets you trip and fall from the unparalleled heights you've been. Yes, it's a...
Not good enough.
I'm disappointed in you, sorry. How have you so considered making yourself look at one in the middle of a death game? Wait, I wasn't trying to...
Isn't this lovely?
Fear. Do I said anger, hatred, an unquenchable sense of bloodthirst? We'll save that for later. I'm the only person who can split blood in the courtroom. The elevator will take you back to the killing game arena. We've cleaned up the crime scene and prepared a dorm room for each of you. Thanks. Now can you get lost?
Good evening.
Okay. He just leaves. Oh. Still, we're not gonna kill anyone, right guys? No matter what happens, we're all gonna be here. Okay, girly. You're probably like a chapter 2 killer anyway, so. It was only when the madman had left that the reality truly began set in. What can I say, man? Shit happens. Oh, this is the CG. I'm trapped with a killing game. People. Oh my, look at Mark! Look at Mark in the corner. Because I'm trapped in a killing game with people who despise me. How did this happen? How does I just want to help. I just want to make sure we didn't trust each other too easily. Yeah, well, you didn't do good, and now I'm being treated like the bad guy, because you probably are, Damon. Will these people practice what they preach? Will they really refuse to kill? No, it's Danganronpa. We can't, for people are gonna kill, people are gonna die. Interesting one. It's me versus them. Okay, he's being a bitch about. So cute, the beginning of the end, the beginning of unfathom, the despair, beginning of the killing game. That's nice. That's nice, Damon. Oh, is it opening time? Oh, this is so loud. This is so loud. Oh, opening time. Opening time. worst boy. It's worst girl. It's worst boy. It's best boy. It's a guy. I don't know how to feel about him. That's a girl. That's Southern woman. That's a British woman. I hate her because she's British. That's French dude, and that's the streamer. We vibing in the elevator. Hopefully, I think. Also, I love that you didn't exclude spoilers in the elevator scene and the like all the faces. Like if you count, there's 16, so you can't get spoiled by that. Well, what can I say? Shit happened. What's happening? Huh? Yep, Project Eden Garden. That's crazy. That's crazy, guys. That really is. My favorite part was when Project Eden Garden said it's Project Eden's gardening time, and Project Eden's garden all over the place. Oh, it's time for, like, the people to... Oh, that's really pretty. 0 people are dead. That's good. That number will change soon.